going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new news video. Today what I got for you guys, we're going to be going over and talking about everything that you need to know in regards to the Season 4 Reloaded update that's going to be taking place next week. This is the next big update we're going to be receiving that's just going to be bringing in a bunch of content such as new maps, new modes, new weapons, new operators, bundles, new raid mission, and just a brand new set of rewards. So a lot of content to come in with this brand new update. I did post a video yesterday going over the license collab we are going to be receiving with the boys. So if you want all the details for that, I'll have the link down in the description. But anyways, before we get into today's topic, a quick word from our sponsor, Messy Modding Store. It's a store that provides any and all Call of Duty services. They can even get you exclusive operators and bundles such as the Nuke Operator, the Burger King, as well as the Ghillie outfit. For the most reliable and swift Call of Duty services, check out Messy Modding. The link will be down in the description. So the fact is, this Reloaded update is only going to be lasting 3 weeks, which is going to be under a month. Typically, I believe Reloaded updates are around a month and a half long, so this is going to be the shortest one that we've received so far. And despite that, it seems like there's actually a lot of content that's going to be added. So I am looking forward and have high hopes for this update. Now, one thing we have been waiting for is the blog post that they were supposed to put yesterday. They didn't. I waited for them to post it today. They actually didn't. Most likely it's going to be going up tomorrow on Friday, and the latest is most likely Monday. Typically they give us around a week before the actual update just to hype it up and prepare everyone for it. So I'm not exactly sure why they haven't done it yet. Based on how they've done it with other seasons, the latest they've done it is 5 days before the start, which was on a Friday before the update. So there is a chance that tomorrow we will be seeing this official blog post, so we'll have all the details and we'll cover everything for that in that video. But here's what we know of so far. So the first thing is we have a brand new event that's going to be coming in, and that involves the classified battle pass sector. We talked about that in yesterday's video. As of right now, we're not sure if it's going to be free for everyone or free for just people who own the battle pass. In my opinion, if you are going to make this an event, it should be available for everyone, whether you own the battle pass or not. Another thing is, will it tie to the boys collaboration that we have? Sort of like how Fortnite does it. Whenever they license operators in Fortnite, they don't usually just add them to the store like Call of Duty does, but they also involve them in the battle pass. And I feel like this is what something Call of Duty is trying to do. I believe this is the first time we're seeing a license collab being pretty much teased to us this early on. It was actually teased to us the very first day of Season 4, and usually we don't know what the license collab is until the Reloaded update hits, and then it just quickly pops up in the store. But this time around, they've sort of been teasing it for quite a while now. They actually ended up teasing it today. They said that there's going to be a double XP day on July 8th, and then they also ended up showing a GIF, and that was showing the boys sticker. So it's like reminding you guys, hey, don't forget about this little teaser that we showed you guys at the beginning of Season 4. So I do think that it may tie in with the Reloaded event that we're going to be receiving this season. So it won't just be just one of those bland camo events that you have to complete. Those sort of have started getting repetitive because they've just been doing them back to back. So maybe this time they're going to switch it up and change it up with this new battle pass sector event that's going on. But that's just the event and what we know of in collab with the boys. Let's talk about some other things that we have now. Warzone is going to be receiving a smaller update, and one of these updates is going to have Vondel Battle Royale support. We've talked about this already, and with that is going to be the introduction of the Gulag. Now, not only are we going to be receiving a brand new Gulag and Vondel Battle Royale, but we're also going to be receiving a new public event, and that is called the Public Scan event. That's typically how we have like jailbreaks and random events that happen in-game for Battle Royale. This is going to be the same thing. This Public Scan event is going to pop up, and it's going to tell you you have to go prone for a couple seconds. If you don't, you're going to end up popping up on everyone's radar, and everyone will know where you're at. So this is sort of something that I think we've seen before already in Warzone. So it's not necessarily anything new. It's just something recycled from Warzone 1. Now, that's the only information that they've given us or that we know of so far. Everything else that's going to be coming into Warzone are going to be a bunch of surprises. If they bring in new features, they bring in new items, that's all going to be brand new information that they didn't even tell us about and hasn't even been leaked in the files as of right now. But another thing that we do know is going to happen is going to be for multiplayer. We are going to be receiving a 6v6 map, and that is going to be Vondel Waterfront. That map is straight from Vondel, so it's not necessarily new. It's just been remade for a 6v6 experience. And as unfortunate as it is, this is the only map that they've given us any information on is going to be coming in. Some people were saying that there are going to be gunfight maps that are going to be coming in as well, so there might be more than one map, maybe just one 6v6 map, and then adding 2 smaller scale maps for gunfight. But as of right now, that is not confirmed. Going on to the next thing that we have potential modes is Havoc, which we talked about in yesterday's video. This is pretty much a brand new mode that gives you different powers and modifiers, and as you get eliminations, you'll get different powers. Some of them jump into like that superhero range, which is why I thought that maybe it would have to do with the boys event, but some of them have like low gravity. Others, you're pretty much invincible unless you get hit with a headshot, and there's just random different effects and modifiers that are in that mode, and that's basically what the mode is. No mention if that's going to be coming in with this new update or not. It's just in the files, and leakers have ended up posting it. But another thing that we have is going to be jumping into raid. So we do have a brand new raid mission, and apparently it's going to be the last raid episode that we have. We know that 4 seasons is not the only thing that we're going to be getting from Modern Warfare 2, so it is a little bit questionable. I do wonder what they are planning on doing for future seasons. We know for sure we're going to be receiving a season 5. Some people are saying that we may get a season 6, but then majority of the information that we have is saying that it's going to stop at season 5, and then we're going to jump into Modern Warfare 3, and then after season 5 is going to be Modern Warfare 3 season 1. But if the raids are going to be finishing now, I have no idea what's going to be happening for season 5, but we'll worry about that later. But as of right now, what we do know is the reward that you are going to be getting is going to be a Farah operator skin, and that is going to be like some variant style for Farah. I believe they were saying that is going to be the Modern Warfare 19 variant of her. As of right now, we don't have any photos or anything like that, but they did say that's going to be the operator you get. And then obviously with raid missions, there's just a bunch of different rewards that you are going to be able to get as you complete it. And you complete a veteran difficulty, you'll probably get like a camo or something. And then according to leakers, there's a super reward, and that is if you complete every single raid mission, you will unlock Hadir as an operator. Now, we're not exactly sure if that's going to be happening or not. Call of Duty did not mention that in the blog post. That's just based on leaks. And as you know, with leaks, nothing is ever guaranteed until Call of Duty confirms it themselves. But those are some things that you should know and look forward to. Another thing that we have is going to be obviously for DMZ. We do know that DMZ is going to be receiving an update. Typically, it doesn't receive the biggest updates, especially when new maps are added, as I've pointed out in a video before. Don't see any big changes like any map updates or any new bosses, but I do hope that they add some sort of like camo challenges or something that you would be able to do, or at least maybe get some blueprints together, sort of like how we had with the Heated Madness. That was really fun in my opinion, and I feel like people had a blast doing something like that. So if they can bring something like that back, that would last for 3 weeks in my opinion. I feel like it would take people 3 weeks to enjoy it and have fun and be able to unlock these rewards. But what are your thoughts and opinions? Do you think DMZ is actually going to get an update? They typically give DMZ the short end of the stick, and especially at the fact that Warzone isn't really receiving that much content other than a Gulag map and that public event that I talked about. I don't see DMZ getting any more. Anyways, the last piece of new content that we know of is we are going to be receiving a brand new shotgun weapon. As of right now, they didn't tell us exactly what weapon it is, but when you look at the files based on the shotguns that we have, there's only one left, and that is the Tavar TS12, which is a semi-auto shotgun. This is a photo of what it looks like. Basically, if the leaks are accurate, this is going to be the shotgun that we are going to be receiving. And then apparently there's been teasers that there may be a 5th weapon. We're not exactly sure. There's just like hints in the game that were telling us that maybe we will be seeing a 5th weapon, but we just don't have any information on it. COD didn't say anything about it, and leakers don't know exactly what weapon it would be if it were to be added. So we'll have to wait for the blog post to get the full-on details, but this is just everything that we've gathered in terms of information, leaks, and announcements that Call of Duty has made to us so far. But what are your thoughts and opinions? What are you looking forward to the most? Do you think that there's enough content in here to last for 3 weeks? I don't expect this to be the biggest Reloaded update we've gotten. I just hope that it's enough to last for the duration of the rest of this season. But blog post is going to be going live most likely tomorrow. If not, it's going to be on Monday. As soon as it does, you know I got you guys covered with that video. So if you're not subscribed, definitely make sure you hit that sub button so you always stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and information. But that's all I got for you guys in today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been your boy Chidzo, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.